Okay, good afternoon, members. Reconvening our meeting. We're on page 10. However, with your permission, members, I'd like to move to page 16 and take a measure out of order. Resolution 25-210, authorizing promotional transit fares and special HOLO card distribution for the opening of segment 2 of the Skyline Rail Project. Any objection to taking that out of order? Seeing none, very well. Council Member Tupola.
Thank you, Chair. I move that Resolution 25-210 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Vice Chair Tupola for the explanation of the
Hopefully I'm on the
bill.
right one. Authorizing promotional transit fares and special HOLO card distribution for the opening of segment 2 of the Skyline Rail Project. Am I on the right, Bill?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Is there a motion to amend? Yep.
I move that Resolution 25-210 be adopted to a CD1.
Second.
Or FD1. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Cordero for the explanation of the amendment.
The proposed FD1 makes the following amendments. It changes the opening date of segment 2 of the Skyline Rail System segment 2 from October 1, 2025 to on or about to October 15, 2025. And B, amends the suspended fare dates from October 4, 2025 to October 18, 2025, and from October 5, 2025 to October 19, 2025, provided that segment 2 service commences on or about October 15, 2025. C, as a new sixth whereas clause to provide that if segment 2 service commences after October 15, 2025, the suspended fares would instead occur on the first consecutive Saturday and Sunday following the date of commencement of services for segment 2. D, as references to section 15B-2.1D, revised ordinances of Honolulu 2021 to clarify the city's authority to suspend fares and makes conforming amendments to the Be It Resolved clause. And E, makes miscellaneous technical and non-substantive amendments.
Thank you so much. We do have Director Morton from Department of Transportation Services. Can you please elaborate on the bill and the floor draft?
Yes, thank you, and a special mahalo to the council for considering this outside of the regular process. I really appreciate the consideration for looking at this one. As Chair mentioned, we have recently set the date for opening of our second segment of Skyline with a ceremony on the 15th of October and revenue service to commence on the next day on the 16th of October. That's a Wednesday, the 15th of October, revenue service commencing on Thursday. As part of that opening, we want to really do two things. We want to market our service so that we can build ridership. That's objective number one. And second objective is that we want to introduce this new segment to the whole island community. And so we're doing it in a twofold way. Number one, one of the major beneficiaries of this will be the workers that at Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam, where there are something on the order of 30,000 workers and dependents affected by opening there. And then second, at the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, where there are another 15,000 workers. So what we are proposing to do, as allowed in this ordinance, is to do some targeted marketing, both through the commands at Joint Base Pearl Harbor and through the airline committees, the airport committees at the airport, and then that would be opening on Thursday. And then on Saturday, Sunday, we propose to make our entire multimodal system free for that weekend so that interested island people can come and can see what they've paid for and get to ride the system and to take a look at it and just to have a little celebration. So in a short, that's what we're asking the council to do. We estimate that that we would lose about $42,000 in revenue on that Saturday and Sunday. That is about 1% of our monthly. The ordinance provides for no more than 5% loss of revenue, and we would provide within a short period of time an analysis back to the council on the impact that has had.
Thank you so much. Members, any questions for the director? Councilmember Tupolo.
Thank you, Director, for this. I think we've talked many times about targeted marketing, so we're doing it. I just wanted to say, go get them. Thank you for listening to all of the many suggestions that we have.
Yeah, and we're going to look for a general marketing program that's outside of the free resolution here that would include social media and broadcast and other forms of media, but that's outside of this resolution.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Thank you, Chair. Director Morton, in addition to rail opening on or about October 15th, there's going to be some changes to the bus system. If you could just touch briefly on that, because people will need to get to rail and get from Middle Street or Lagoon Drive to their final destination.
And we are proposing, in conjunction with the opening of rail, about a 3% expansion of our bus service as well, including 3 new lines that we're going to be opening coincident with the opening of the revenue service. That would be our Premier W line, which would sort of replace the Route 20. It would be a fast BRT-like system that would go from airport to Lagoon, and at Lagoon, most of the Skyline passengers coming in, that's a good transfer point there. So, and then providing a more straight and direct route to the Ala Moana area where rail is supposed to, where we're committed to getting rail eventually, and then on to Waikiki as well. That'll be an articulated bus service with special buses that have little notches and niches and things, so we can actually carry more baggage in that corridor. We're also proposing to have our Route A go to that, and I gotta, John has insisted I stop saying Route A, because for our premium services like Skyline, we're going to call them W line, A line, and E line, U line. And U line will be another service from Lagoon that'll get our University of Hawaii students in a very, very quick way from Skyline to UH Manoa. So we're going to run that during the morning and afternoon hours when students travel. But exciting for us to do that, and I'm looking forward to building ridership.
Thank you. Any further questions for Director? Councilman Okimoto.
Thank you, Chair. Really quickly, Director Morton, I know that you have these about dates, about on or about October 15. Do we have an actual date of when the rail is actually opening?
Yeah, right now we are committed to the opening of revenue service on the 16th and the ceremony on the 15th. We did make a change from the October 1st date. We ran into some documentation issues regarding cybersecurity, and to give ourselves, we still plan to be ready to go by October 1st, but the slot or the schedule change that we had has been compressed. So, in an abundance of caution, we decided to move.
Okay, I got a little confused because I saw the 1st and I heard you say the 15th and the 16th. So we're not going on the 1st at this time. It's going to be the 16th.
The revenue service
After the promotion.
will be after the ceremony, and the issue is that on the same day that we start revenue service, we have to change bus service, and we have to do a lot of things, and we're gonna. So we've chosen to do the ceremony a day before we go into revenue service.
Okay, and the promotion is from the 4th to the 18th.
The promotion, we have various promotions, but the promotion, the free days would be on the, I believe it's the 18th and the 19th.
Okay. And the 4th and the 5th, what were those dates again? You have the suspended fares from the 4th to the 18th and then the 5th to the 19th. So you said the free fares are the 18th and the 19th.
I'm not sure I'm following because
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just trying to understand, because you met with us, and I thank you for doing that. But the resident was asking for suspended dates, and you have the 1st, and then we have now you're seeing the 16th.
No,
so
well, we protected ourselves a little bit by putting in language that in the unlikely event that we weren't able to do it, that we wouldn't have to come back to council. But that is an exceptionally unlikely event. We're going to be
Okay.
opening on the 16th.
Okay, thank you, Director. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Director.
Thank you.
Mr. Clerk, do we have any other testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Members, we're in discussion. Seeing none, any objections or reservations to the motion to amend? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-210 has been amended to the hand-carried FD1. Any objections or reservations to waiving Council Rule 19G, the 48-hour rule? Seeing none, the 48-hour rule has been waived. Members, we're now on discussion on the FD. Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting none, Resolution 25-210 FD1 has been adopted. Thank you, members. Turning back now to page 10, resolutions. Page 10, from the Committee on Budget, Councilmember Okimoto.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 249 and Resolution 25-193 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Okimoto for the explanation.
Authorizing the Director of Budget and Fiscal Services to issue and sell not to exceed $230 million principal amount of the wastewater system revenue bonds, Senior Series 2025, and related matters.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you, members. We're in discussion. Seeing none, roll call, Mr. Clerk.
Councilmember Cordero?
Aye.
Councilmember Dos Santos Tam?
Aye.
Councilmember Kia Aina?
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto? Councilmember Okimoto?
Aye.
Councilmember Tolba?
Aye.
Councilmember Tupola?
Aye.
Councilmember Wire?
Aye.
Chair Waters?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 9 ayes.
Thank you. CR 249 and Resolution 25-193 has been adopted. Councilmember Okimoto.
I move that Committee Report 250 and Resolution 25-198 be adopted.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Okimoto for the explanation.
Authorizing the issuance and delivery of multifamily housing revenue notes in a principal amount not to exceed $107,710,000 for the purpose of making loans to provide financing to KPLR Phase 1 LP, a Hawaii limited partnership for a multifamily rental housing development, determining and prescribing certain other matters relating thereto, and approving and authorizing related actions and the execution and delivery of related documents and agreements.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Do we have any testifiers?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we have Hakeem Wansafi standing by remotely.
Okay, please proceed.
Chair Waters, Vice Chair Tapola, and members of the council, aloha, and thank you very much for the opportunity to testify. My name is Hakeem Wansafi, the Executive Director for the Hawaii Public Housing Authority, and I stand on my written testimony in strong support of this resolution, 25-198. And just to briefly underscore the significance of this redevelopment effort, this project not only replaces aging public housing with high-quality, resilient new homes, but it also deconcentrates poverty, increases the overall number of affordable units, and creates a more inclusive mixed-income community. As of yesterday, all the families have been successfully relocated either to one of our HPHA properties or through the Section 8 vouchers that was issued by our agency. And as you know, all relocated households have been guaranteed the right of return to the new units once they are completed. Additionally, the new development will serve families earning between 0 and 60% of the area median income, ensuring that these homes remain accessible to those most in need. I just want to thank you again for your continued leadership and support of the project that strengthens our communities through safe, dignified, and equitable housing. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you, members. Any questions for the testifier? I actually had one. The state allocates these multifamily housing revenue notes to the counties, and the state retains actually the ability to do so. Since this is a state project, why isn't the state doing this? Mr. Hakim.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to unmute. This project is located in the county of Honolulu. It is not unusual that either the county and state provides the bonds for such projects.
That's true, but it is a state project, correct? It's physically located in the county of Honolulu, but it's a state project. I guess I'm asking the question because, you know, it's possible that perhaps the county had other priorities, right? And the state could use their allocated bonds. Why did you come to the county to use the county's allocation rather than using the state? In a nutshell is my question.
Yeah, thank you. We have applied for to get the bond, and I think it was the county that stepped up to the plate and was able to provide us with these bonds.
Okay.
We do this. We work collaboratively. The project is in city and county. It's going to benefit our constituents. But I understand the question.
Okay. Any follow-up questions, members? Seeing none, thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any other testifiers?
Mr. Chair, I have one testifier in the chamber.
Okay, please proceed.
Aloha, Angela Melody Young, testifying on behalf of CARES for this final stage of completion for this very necessary project in the Kalihi neighborhood for the Kuhio Park Terraced development for Filipino American families, Micronesian, Pacific Islanders, to reduce barriers for them and getting access to housing. And it's like, it's getting a promotion, right? It's getting an upgrade. It's not like getting demoted. So it's really amazing and incredible for the community. And so, yeah, we should support it. Also, it has the State Processing Center from DHS. So it's very important to the community to have this on-site social work office to be functional and to be helping the community. Thanks.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any other testifiers?
Mr. Chair, that concludes the testifiers.
Thank you. Members, we're in discussion. Seeing none, roll call, Mr. Clerk.
Councilmember Cordero. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Aye.
Councilmember Kia Aino.
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto. Councilmember Okimoto.
Aye.
Councilmember Talba. Councilmember Tupola.
Aye.
Councilmember Wire.
Aye.
Chair Waters.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 8 ayes, 1 member is absent.
Thank you. CR 250 and Resolution 25-198 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 11, Councilmember Okimoto.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 251 and Resolution 25-199 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Okimoto for the explanation.
Accepting a gift of certain real property and personal property valued at $1,630,032.63 to the city from Central Pacific Bank for use by the Department of Community Services in connection with the operation of a new government building located at 222 North School Street.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do you have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Okay, thank you. Members, we're in discussion. Just want to thank Central Pacific Bank. If they have a representative here, nope. Hopefully they're watching, but thank you for their very generous gift. Okay. Any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 251 and Resolution 25-199 has been adopted. Councilmember Okimoto.
I move that Committee Report 252 and Resolution 25-203 be adopted.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Okimoto for the explanation.
Relating to the transfer of funds.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Members, we're in discussion. Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 252 and Resolution 25-203 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 12.
I move that Committee Report 254 and Resolution 25-202 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Wire for the explanation.
This is requesting the city administration and the Hawaii Climate Change Mitigation and Adaptation Commission to investigate the feasibility of establishing cooling centers in the city and county of Honolulu.
Thank you very much. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 254 and Resolution 25-202 has been adopted. Moving to the bottom of page 12 from the Committee on Public Safety, Councilmember Tolba.
I move that Committee Report 257 and Resolution 25-192 be adopted.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Tolba for the explanation.
Accepting the gift of $5,000 to the city from Glenn and Sandra Moribe for the Honolulu Fire Department's Auxiliary Detection K-9 team.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Seeing none, CR 257 and Resolution 25-192 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 13 from the Committee on Zoning and Planning, Councilmember Kia'aina.
I move that Committee Report 259 and Resolution 25-184, CD1 is amended, be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Kia'aina for the explanation.
This resolution grants a special management area major permit to allow for the construction of 2 single-unit dwellings, attached garage, central courtyard, in-ground swimming pool, and fencing in Kailua, Oahu.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Members, we're in discussion. Seeing none, roll call, please.
Councilmember Cordero, Councilmember Dos Santos Tam,
Aye.
Councilmember Kia'aina,
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto, Councilmember Okimoto,
Aye.
Councilmember Talba,
Aye.
Councilmember Tupola,
Aye.
Councilmember Wire,
Aye.
Chair Waters.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 8 ayes, 1 member is absent.
Thank you. CR 259 and Resolution 25-184, CD1 has been adopted. Moving to page 14, there are no balance of committee reports, nor is there unfinished business. Turning to new business, bottom of page 14, Vice Chair Tupola.
I move the resolution 25-173 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Vice Chair Tupola for the explanation.
Approving the proposed budget for the Hawaii State Association of Counties for the fiscal year 2025 to 2026.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Okay, any discussion? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-173 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 15, Vice Chair Tupola.
I move the resolution 25-194 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Vice Chair Tupola for the explanation.
Accepting a gift of $3,612.85 to the city from Shinnyo-En Hawaiʻi for the upkeep and maintenance of Ala Moana Regional Park.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, any objections? Seeing none, Resolution 25-194 has been adopted. Vice Chair Tupola.
I move the resolution 25-195 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Vice Chair Tupola for the explanation.
Accepting a gift of $4,000 to the city from the Hawaiʻi Farm Bureau Foundation to pay for water usage at Kahi Kani Neighborhood Park from June 1st, 2025 to July 14th, 2025 to support the 2025 Hawaiʻi State Farm Fair.
Thank you. Any testifiers, Mr. Clerk?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none. Any objections? Noting no objections, Resolution 25-195 has been adopted. Moving to the bottom of page 16, Vice Chair Tupola.
I move that resolution 25-219 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Vice Chair Tupola for the explanation.
Accepting a gift of $25,000 to the city from the Honolulu Police Community Foundation for the Honolulu Police Department's use and purchasing unbudgeted equipment.
Thank you. Any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we had 1 registered testifier in person, Robert Santile, but I do not believe he's here.
Okay. Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections? Noting none, Resolution 25-219 has been adopted. Turning to the top of page 17, Vice Chair Tupola.
I move that resolution 25-221 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Vice Chair Tupolo for the explanation.
Relating to the transfer of funds.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we had 2 registered testifiers, but neither is logged on at the moment.
I believe Eduardo Hernandez is here in person. Thank you so much for staying all day. Please proceed.
Thank you, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the Council. My name is Eduardo Hernandez, Advocacy Director for the Hawaii Bicycling League. We are in strong support of Resolution 5-221, primarily because we have seen that Biki has proven to be a multimodal connector for the public since 2017, and it deserves ongoing investment and subsidy just as any other element of our public transportation network. And we look forward to collaborating with DTS moving forward to really make the system as equitable for all users, and we can get more people riding bikes for transportation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Members, any questions for the testifier? Seeing none, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Clerk, do we have any other testifiers?
Mr. Chair, that concludes the testifiers.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Councilmember Kia Aino.
Chair, I am okay with moving this project forward. I just want to make sure that I have an understanding of what's going to happen to all of the other projects that were proposed by the Office of Climate Change. Do we know what's happening to them?
I believe they are still in committee.
They're still in the, is it still in the Budget Committee?
Budget Chair.
Chair, from my understanding, those portions were removed and all the administration then sent to us was the Biki bike. But maybe Director Sullivan could come up and explain.
Okay.
Aloha, Council Chair, Vice Chair, members of the Council. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss today. With regards to the original resolution, which was 25-204, we did pull that back with the understanding that Council was interested in hearing just the Biki today, and that's what we put forward. It is our intention to try to move forward with the others, and we would request of the Budget Chair that we come back with more discussion on the remainder of the projects. Understanding there's been some significant input from council members. We have had the opportunity to speak to all of you, and we'll be reaching out again to make sure we fully understand your concerns and hopefully address them as best we can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Director. Thank you, Chair.
Chair.
Councilmember Tobo.
I voted, well, no vote for me. I mentioned in committee meeting that I think we need to better discuss how we can use the Climate Resiliency Fund and how we can prioritize projects in our district. So no vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Councilmember Tupola.
Yeah, I also had a good talk with the director, but my concern was many of the proposals were possibly ideas from other directors, and maybe they had a discussion at the administration. But if we're using the Climate Change and Resiliency Fund, I think we have to be accountable for how we're going to spend the money and not just pick projects that we think are great, but kind of have a vetting system. And I mentioned this to director. If we don't have a clear vetting system, like a commission looked at it, we got X amount of input, then we're just giving it our best guess. And this is supposed to be something that we really put towards the projects that we felt like needed the Climate Resiliency Change Fund money. So I was kind of shocked to see the resolution of, gosh, I forget how much it was. It was in the millions, maybe $8 million. So I do think that if we could have a better fleshed out discussion on it, and even maybe the suggestion of us being able to incorporate that into next year's budget cycle, it's a lot, I think, for us to move and at the same time just guess if it would be effective. Let me tell you one of them that I was concerned about, and it was just for my side. It was to implement like water bottle fillers. I'm just saying, don't put those in Waianae. It's just going to be broken. So I feel like it's a great idea. Should it be in all the places? I don't know. But it's just a lot of different ideas that I don't think all at once can be discussed because they were varying ideas. They weren't all the same. Some was for parks, some was for DFM, some was for ENV. So however we can discuss that in the budget committee or wherever it needs to happen, we're going to be held accountable for how we choose these projects. We're going to have to explain it to our community how we decided to use millions of dollars towards this and maybe not other things.
Thank you. And one of the things we did discuss was cesspool conversion, right? Which is were we contemplating in passing this charter amendment? But, okay, does that answer your question, Councilmember Keaina? Thank you. Any further discussion? Seeing none, and noting the no vote for Councilmember Tolba, any objections? Okay, thank you. Resolution 25-221 has been adopted. There are no items for the Committee on the Whole. Any announcements, members? Seeing none. Vice Chair Tupolo, a motion to adjourn.
It is 2:43 p.m. and I move that the meeting stand adjourned until Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 at 10 a.m.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded at 2:43 p.m. Any objections? Seeing none, the council stands adjourned until Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 at 10 a.m.